Hello, everybody. It's Rombo here. Wow, I kind of said that pretty loud, didn't I? I'm all excited Monday. Um, Hope you guys had a really good weekend. Enjoyed yourself, got some rest, and ready for this week's battle here. I hope you did well today. I'll be going over a lot of moon market picks here, and then I'm going to be doing a separate video, Market Movers Monday. And we'll go through the big movers percentage-wise today. With that said, let's dig into it. We have right off the bat Fern. Fern, it looks like we had quite a bit of selling pressure here, and now the bulls are starting to somewhat come back, and is reflected by the move today. It got close to the bottom of Andrew's pitchfork, and now it looks like we're moving away from it, which is a good sign. Maybe a bounce off the first deviation. We're on top of the 1.5, so most likely. Now we did have a topping tail, and we got close to that second deviation. So maybe tomorrow or Tuesday, Wednesday, we might see a little sell-off here and maybe retest. Finally get back down to the bottom here before we make another move up. But the bottoming tail definitely is usually a sign that there's a little bit of a movement change. But we had a pretty good bounce here, 50% or so retracement. So I'm thinking we might actually get a body up here and get all the way back up to at least the second, maybe even break through that. Wow, what a genius, huh? It's either going to go low or go high. But I personally think that we're going to be coming back up here. So that's what I have on Fern. DPLS is starting to slowly get its way over to this wedge area. It looks like by the end of October we should be looking at that. That would be a really nice area about to where it didn't quite get down to the -1 deviation here, so that's about looking right in line with this area right here. That would be really, really nice. We had a nice little relaxed downward wedge, which means usually upward trend change, and that'd be a welcome sight for you guys who've been holding for a long time through this wedge period, which started back in late June. So if you're crazy enough to hold through all that, you're up a little bit. I would have sold here and sold there. I made that move right here, but we should be on our way up with DPLS, so that's something to look forward to, and it looks positive with that. A lot of red today, though, with the picks. I'm looking at trying to find Sybil here. I know it's around here somewhere. Now, I love Sybil. I traded Sybil before, and I'm really excited for this fourth quarter with Sybil. But I just want to let you guys know that there is still a possibility of we have a little shoulder here, and then we have the spike up, and then we have a sharp drop and then a sharp retracement, and now I'm seeing 3 red candles in a row. The retracement didn't get as high as the high. That is still continuing a pattern that is what we call a head and shoulders. So that usually means that it comes back down to about the same level as this shoulder right here, which would be around the 0152 area, and usually comes up but not as high as this shoulder, and then continues downward to finish this pattern here. I'm not saying that that is going to happen. Remember, I'm not an advisor. I'm not a professional trader. I'm just an old man upstairs in his bedroom with 3 monitors, making judgment calls. But this is what I see. I'm not saying I see a head and shoulders. I'm saying I see a possibility of it. There's been plenty of times where I've seen something like this, and then it comes down a little bit and then it rips, or it consolidates, goes down a little bit and then rips, or slowly goes down, which is not a head and shoulders pattern. So I'm not saying this is gonna tank. I'm saying that there is a possibility of that. So have your stop losses in, 0397 area, or just below that. See what happens if you want to play. Really be aggressive and hold through to the bottom of the Andrews Pitchfork area. We're probably looking at 0332 area. And look for a bounce there. We could see something like that. But I hope you guys just play this one safe. Don't be aggressive. Buy high, sell low. And I've just to let you guys, see. Here's the shoulder. Here's the head. Here's the second part of the head. This is what they call the bull trap. This is the bear trap right here. It traps the bears. It comes down. They're all happy. It's going to go down. All of a sudden, boom, it takes off. Well, then it comes down. Start coming back up. New buyers come in. That's the bull trap. They're all excited. It's going to take off just like what this did. And then, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight days in a row. Couple blue days entice some of the crazy people that want to buy into it, and then it creates the shoulder, not as high as the first shoulder, and then comes down. So I just want, matter of fact, this is little head and shoulders right here also. There's the bull trap, there's the bear trap. So they got a double whammy on this one. So I just want to bring that to your attention. That can happen. And it just might consolidate and then rip back up. So we don't know yet. We got to let it play out. But that is a possibility. LGBS, it made a great run and had a nice retracement. Came back up, and now we're working our way down below the average. It popped back up to the average, and now it looks like we're trying to work our way back down. I have that. There's my buy area where I think it might be coming back into play, 0084 area. It would be about just above the -1 deviation right here, which I would very much love to get back into. So I made my money here, and now I waited all through this. I was tempted, but I didn't buy in here. I'm waiting for this, and this might be my long haul buying area right here for the fourth quarter. So we'll wait and see on that. But if it gets down here, I'm definitely going to be putting in a nice position on that one. MJWL also had a typical OTC day. Starts high, goes low. Like I said before, it really would have been nice if I would have gotten in here and played this micro move. This is just what they call the leg of the overall move. This is the whole move here, and here's Andrew's pitchfork here. This is the average price of the move. Now normally things go from the low. This is like the deviations, right? This black line is the average, and it goes from -1 to +1 for most of the part. Okay, well, when you do Andrew's pitchfork, this is the whole move. This is the high of the move. This is the low of the move, and this is the average price of this whole move. Okay, now within that we have this little leg right here, and this is the high and this is the low, and we worked our way up to the average price here. And like what I said before, I'd like to see us break this average, this one deviation, because that means now it's making the move to the overall big size part of the move here. But if we come back down and retest and bounce off, if we do bounce off and starts coming back up, then I'm gonna get in about where the average is and come back down. If it breaks, that usually means then we're in a downtrend. Usually it could just bounce down to the one deviation, but this is a really strong support right here, right above the one deviation. So I should have saw that and maybe gotten a little aggressive, and I should have bought it at 0.923. That would have been nice. I don't know why I didn't. Probably just slept in that day. I missed out on 50%. Oofta. So, whoops, didn't mean to do that. So MJWL is still looking really strong, and kind of consolidating here. I'm thinking is just some accumulation going on here, just like over here, and I'm thinking that MJWL is now breaking the means and is getting ready to make a bigger move as a whole for this whole thing. So that's what I have for MJWL. And new one before that I haven't done before, and that's AAPT, All American Pet Company. Major move up here. We had a dip and now we gapped up. We bounced right off the 0.5 dev. We came up, we went gapped up right over this first deviation. I wonder if that had anything to do with what was going on the 4-hour chart here. Yeah, we bounced right off the means, and now we're the gap. Really, there wasn't any really reason for it, but we gapped up, and we're making a strong move up. I'm guessing we should hit the one deviation at 0.274. Obviously, not that much more of a move to get up to there. And then we'll be hitting some resistance here. If we break that resistance, we're on the way up again here. We did have a massive spike in volume here. We came down a little bit where we broke the 50 on the RSI, and we have this blue line here is the buying pressure. The red line is selling pressure, and that's going down. The blue's going up. This is called the absolute strength histogram. It is a free indicator that you could get on user ThinkScript. I really like it because it shows you who's in control right now. The bulls are in control, so this is looking like it's going to continue upward with AAPT on the 4-hour chart. On the daily chart, the big gap, and here we have the big move up here, and we just went over the 50 on the RSI, and we're at 60.37. So that's looking promising also for AAPT. And with that said, guys, I hope you had a really good day again, and I hope that we'll all get a good night's rest and prepare for tomorrow, and hopefully it's a green day. You guys take care.